We have presented the results of the phase 1 study of JBH492, which is an anti-CCR7 antibody-drug conjugate. CCR7 is a receptor and is expressed on both B cells and T cells, which represent a promising novel target for lymphoid malignancies. So JBH is a first-in-class CCR7 ADC, and it's an antibody conjugated with a maytansinoid microtubule inhibitor. And here we presented the clinical results of the dose escalation portion of this first-in-human phase 1 study. So in this dose escalation phase, 5 doses of GBH were evaluated, ranging from 0.4 milligrams to 3.6 milligrams per kilo. And a total of 25 patients with relapsed refractory lymphoid malignancies, including both patients with B-cell lymphoma, but also T-cell lymphoma histology were included in this study. So regarding the safety of this molecule, the most common adverse events were thrombocytopenia, anemia, and increased ALT and AST levels. One patient had a dose-limiting toxicity. It was a grade 3 thrombocytopenia at the dose of 1.6 milligrams. And ocular toxicities that are a well-described phenomenon with maytansinoid-based EDCs were the most frequent cause of dose reduction in this study, which improved with dose modification of the drug. So in this study, we saw already preliminary signs of clinical efficacy for GBH, including one patient with a peripheral T-cell lymphoma that achieved a complete remission, and 5 additional patients, including 3 patients with also T-cell lymphoma and 2 patients with B-cell lymphoma, a follicular lymphoma and a marginal zone lymphoma, that obtained a partial remission. All of them with doses ranging from 2.4 and 3.6 milligrams per kilo, and no response was observed at lower doses. The presence of CCR7 expression, we confirmed the presence of CCR7 in all the samples that were available for this analysis. That were 14 patients. We have the possibility to analyze expression of CCR7. However, given this limited number of samples, no correlations between CCR7 expression and response could be established at this time. So, in conclusion, CCR7 represents a promising novel target, both for B-cell and T-cell lymphoid malignancies. In this study, there was a range of tolerated dose levels in the study, with preliminary signs of clinical efficacy with these 5 PRs and 1 CR being observed in patients with doses ranging from those 2.4 to 3.6 milligrams per kilo. That would be the summary of this study.